things off. The spike is going to be planted, and it will be Wardell next into action. He's got his shorty ready for the push, and as you can see through the X-ray, they're going to be stacking the top. Everyone's going to be flooding in at once. The Jet's peeking first, and Wardell punishes on Mummy.
And again, jets and shotguns. I mean, what can you say about it? Wardell so mobile. Nice crossfire from Sabrosa, and this retake just ain't happening. This is a shutdown, it's a shutout. Finesse
Mid, while everyone else seems to be stacking A heavy. Wardell's going to be holding the long sight. Meanwhile, it's going to be two teammates backing him up, and there's Wardell finding Akis' shoulder. Doesn't hit the Cypher and has to back out, but a nice first blood.
I like that little idea with the shotgun in the cage. That's not a bad idea. Again, it doesn't equate to much, but you're not expecting to win these rounds. But if you can do a little bit of damage, take a gun away, cost him the rebuy on the armor, keep the economy as humble as you can, because you don't want Wardell safe with an operator, right? But for now, the SMGs are going to be doing pretty well for themselves, and that's going to just mean Spike's gone down, and it's time to try and do anything you can. Caboose does find Sabrosa, so again, small bonuses, and there's a little bit of damage done on Jet and Sage, so there could be maybe a pick here, but sadly, when you have the shorty, you don't get to play retake much.
Finesse is just going to grab a ghost and go for one more peek. Now, there were two players weak. They got one.
But look at this counterplay. You got a 3-play stack towards long on A, and they're going to fight for control. This is very much Inferno, Banana. You're fighting for map control here. And for now, Calypso did tilt the odds in the favor to the defensive side, but with drone success, it kind of dips right back in towards the attacking side's favor. You still have Wardell standing, so you've got plenty of power there to try and make a play with. And with a 3v2 and you're on the attacking side, you get to dominate the pacing because, of course, on the deep's there, and it's game on.
Retake time. What is the game plan? You're down a man. You have inferior weaponry, and, of course, the flank is going to be watched here with the operators. So going through Garage is going to be the best play, and they've got an opportunity. Does he have any cages left? That is the question here. So we're taking a look here at the site. Cages are up. Cypher trying to draw some attention, but no one is moving. Akis gets the pick on Wardell, though. So here's an opportunity. He runs right past Rosa, and in comes the punish. Ultimate has to be launched on site. He's going to save it potentially, and there we go. 3-0 start for TSM.
You got to check those corners, though, don't you? I mean, that is the classic. Like, you've got to check your corner with the intention of someone being there. It is going to be a clean site take, too. I don't think anyone can get there in time.
Out goes Rosa's ultimate as he is going to clear heaven. They try to get the plan off, but Caboose says, no, that's two quick pops. And all of a sudden, this is an opportunity for the defense to hold strong. Now, they're still outgunned, but they're up 2 players. What can they do here on the retake? It's going to be Mummy. Their star player through groups is going to find that ice wall. Cannot penetrate. He's got to go up and over it. Meanwhile, teammates are trying to move to the top of the map. And here they come. Defense pushing in, first pick there, and it's going to be Hayes Cutler holding strong for now. Nice straights back and forth. Caboose finds his third and the fourth. Can he get the defuse off in time? He's got it, and that is a big round coming in from NB. Caboose, the hero, picking up 4. Put him on the map.
I mean, honestly, you want to watch how to use. He sees everything. He knows what's going on. They should be able to rotate another player over.
Big roll here, Finesse to hold down the right side, and he's going to pick up 2 before getting dropped. Calypso is in on the action, but Wardell still alive, always dangerous, is going to find the body shot. The Spike's still on the ground. They're looking for the picks. Caboose from Garage getting rid of the camera. And he's, of course, just going to try and slow this one down. Wait for the rotation from the Jet on the pinch. Mame trying to get the angle, and you're going to see Wardell start to back up a little bit. Are they committing full? Yes, the Spike is being planted.
They need this pick. They've got them locked into the side, which is nice. They can only be one place, which is C long, but they need that first pick in. And here we go. Mame's gonna be the first. That's beautiful. Okay, now it's game on. You might have Phoenix. There it is. Switches over to Phoenix, gets the kill, and then suddenly it's all looking so good. Beautifully played on these retakes. So composed, really well timed. They've just got this really nice synergy with each other, kind of working off the back of these angles, and then again. Anyway, I'll come back to that if we see something interesting. But Wardell's success does bank on his economy being managed to get him on the op. So I'm looking to see if he can recover that. And again, this is an eco round, don't worry. If we see Cutler popping off some more, I'll give it over to Puckett. But money-wise, this is good. Oh, the timing, the counter.
Camera here, and he's got the tripwires. The Jet can go up and over one of those, but the camera's still going to spot you. And they're just going to decide to double back, try and regroup. This is a big round, of course. You want to keep this operator. You are poor if you lose it if you're TSM.
Obviously, for the attacking side right now, they hit the brakes to try and cause a little bit of paranoia, right? So you keep maybe less players dedicated towards the site. But I'm pretty sure it's Caboose stuck in that corner, who's probably going to be good for one. You've got to feel like someone's going to check on it. They do. Nice work from Cutler. That's that kind of very experienced player. Overpeaks on Calypso, though, to try and secure the site. And now time's ticking. You're down to 5 seconds here. Spike should be okay to be planted. No, Akis with a great commitment just to those that we were talking about last round, hitting up short. So that's where they're heading now. Nice pick from Mummy, though. The switch up there, the adjustment. He was over by 8 at the start of the round. Switching it up, looking elsewhere, kind of being mobile is always going to be a really good factor. Caboose going to get taken down by Wardell, so a bit of a trade out. But again, no site has been really taken. They're denying this kind of flank that was trying to come in through B, but now the site's vulnerable.
Calypso with a nice molly. Unfortunately, the wall goes up, the heals come in, and it's still a 2-on-3. Attackers have the spike over at the A site, but that doesn't mean they've committed. If you take a look at Subrosa, he is out hunting at B, and he will be found. Finesse with a nice flank. This is now a very manageable 2v2. You got Calypso in heaven with the operator, stalling things out. And of course, the rotation coming in from Finesse through the smoke, pokes in as Cutler falls.
Okay, he knows where one is. Yeah, Calypso outdone.
First Bloods have been going to Envy. Big props. Of course, they're on defense. They have an advantage, but they are putting these sniper rifles to work. Another one from Calypso. That molly is going to stall the spike plant. Everyone taking a little bit of damage on the site. And finally, Spike is going to go down. Hayes is going to be able to escape, but it's just 3 attackers. Make it 2 left as Finesse is on the pinch.
Yeah, we've got to watch that Cypher over by A right now. They're on the flank here. And for Hayes, just has to buy time. He's trying to buy time for Cutler to get around the back. And Cutler has to play this so perfectly. You cannot rush this. You cannot go too soon. And there it is. It's all over. He tries to make it happen, but maybe there's recovery. Oh,
okay.
there's recovery. How the hell
Cutler.
is this happening?
Cutler and Hayes, the old teammates trying to get it done, but of course their former teammate Finesse is going to put the final nail in the coffin here of round number 9.
On to TSM to switch it up, but again, NVR on defense. Let's keep it for what it is. And okay, I get excited when I see Wardell knives out.
But wins.
Yep, there it is.
You will not.
And another snipe coming through. Quick res as Cutler is brought back into another dagger. Thank you for that one. Mummy finally going to be brought down by drone, and it is a 2-on-2. So with just Sheriffs and an ultimate, pretty decent job by TSM. They get the plant and could still steal this round, but Calypso finds some Rosa, and all of a sudden drone is in trouble and down.
God damn, these retakes are hot too. Okay, I'm gonna talk to chat real quick, because, you know, let's type into you guys at the start, chat. When I'm sort of map territory, and this was the easier access, but it looks like the attacking team know that too. So the problem is now on A, they're in a pinch. You can see Caboose is worried about the back, because technically Wardell could have pushed that. Revive comes in, so Calypso is back. So no harm, no foul, just no armor. Mame, though, is so good at tipping these scales, Puckett.
The man is swift. So is this one. Calypso finds Wardell, already 2 down to sniper rifles again. How many times does that happen? Chat, could someone please create a bot that just tracks the double kills to start the round? Ultimate's being invested. Not gonna find anyone. So Rosa still with his Brimalt available. And we're gonna see the attackers still try and make this work. 3 versus 5. Running out of time, 35 seconds left to plant.
I mean, these retakes have been really good. So the 3 of these players live, they do have Brim's ult, though, which is a big element to this, so they could maybe bank upon. But let's see if he can stay alive here. He's trying to play it safe towards the window room. Flash comes in, Hayes is in danger, outdone by Caboose, but now where is that ultimate? So Bros has got to go clutch on this one. He's going to put it down. He's got to find the first 2 kills. He's dead, but has he bought enough time?
I think there's a lot left here. They're going to get an easy one. 8-3, Envy holding strong. TSM. Maybe sleeping in.
This round, finally, they're going for it. But by now, they still have to make this hit count, because Caboose is one of those top fraggers, and he's been a nuisance the whole way through.
Nice job. Trigger discipline as he lets him walk in and finds 3 headshots. Caboose was the hero in round 4 that got this all started. And here he is starting it up with a 3K. Final round of the half, and it's just Subrosa working with his Sage. And down goes Subrosa. So Hayes, last man standing, is in a world of trouble. Spike in between the 2 defenders. He could work this in 2 1v1 fights, but he's just got to come out on top. Your slow isn't going to help you. Your wall isn't going to help you. This is raw gun skill, and he just...
Monet might be just fed to the blender.
Come on in. Water's fine. Instead, Monet going the proper route. It's going to follow in his Cypher. Flash from Drone. Going to try and stall, and he was down to just 11 health, so needs to heal up, and he's going to get back to 54, but 2 bolts to the body will drop him. They've got time here. A minute left on the clock. No flanks on the map. They're just going to try and push this one in. They've got nothing but one smoke, and there we go. Monet is going to get the pick on Drone, but Cutler answers back with one on Finesse. Wardell finally finds his shorty pick, and now, all of a sudden, last man standing, it's your Brimstone, and Calypso goes down.
The info tries to buy a bit of time, slow down the hit. It's a good idea. Wrap the walls up, and the spike can continue its journey forward.
Calypso trying to flank, and he's going to find Hayes there. Now we're going to see Wardell on top of the logs. What damage can he do? 2 more challengers. Nice headshot to start here. Body shot, rather, and he's going to have 1v1 on the site. Phoenix still working through B, though, and Wardell is going to spot it. Calls it out. For just pistols,
no.
This is going great. 1v1.
Oh, no.
Ward.
I don't like this. Fuck it, I don't like this at all. Caboose has got the right idea. Oh, God, why is Cutler top front?
Uses equipment, and now you can see the attackers wisely rotating. So they've baited out everything they could from the Sage. They got the camera set up over at C. They can start working their way through the middle or potentially just push all in on the A, but it's going to be Wardell waiting for him there.
Someone asking why Jet is often utilized at this level. And, well, it's because of this. Wardell gets a pick, ideally, and then he can fall off. Ooh, don't dry cross that. That's too dangerous. But again, it's the mobility you get with Jet. You can get to new angles. You can, fall away from a pick nice and quick. And he's dedicated to this. He's got no one backing him up. They could be up short for all he knows, but he's a brave boy, is old Wardell. And that's a silly peek from Finesse. Going to be punished all day of the week for that. There comes the knives, and here potentially goes the round, Puckett.
Wardell just taking his time. He's got the operator for long, and it's going to find the off on the opposite side. Wardell with 2, and Drone is going to finish. Flank trying to slip in as Akis finds the second headshot. Already 2 defenders, making 3 down. Case is about to fall as well. Survives through the right click. Now it's just Cutler.
Again, this is the reason we always take a moment to consider pistol rounds, gun rounds, how important are these? Those first 3, arguably 4, can be treacherous. Cutler doing everything he can. I mean, there's no discrediting what he can do here. The man's a turret, but the time is ticking.
And we'll see, what can Caboose do? He was the player who got first blood the last 2 rounds. Looking for one here. He gets walled off, but still finds the headshot while falling off the wall.
Oh my God, Caboose is an animal. Okay, I'd like to chalk this up to being something more than just one player popping off the... It's Caboose right now. This is all his round. The utility is good. They're keeping that pressure high. They've walled off every angle. They flooded the site with it. But that was also just a straight-up fight on Caboose towards Wardell, which honestly, Wardell would normally win. And now they've got a bit of utility left for the post-plant, which is super, super vital here. Buys you time, and this is going to force a save. Yeah. Holy shit, they might have done it.
Previous round, you got to keep your guns up if you want the rest of this game. TSM playing for the long haul, but Envy knocking on the door. I believe this was their map pick for Haven, but still, this is a convincing score will be a convincing victory if they can roll these next 2.
Yeah, this should be TSM's pick, right? Can someone double check? I think this would be. I think, maybe, not sure.
This is TSM's pick. Thank you.
Yeah.
I assume they win with Ascent just based on their win percent.
But they've got to go kind of quick here. This is taking some time.
And they're going to see the site wall up and go for it, but the molly comes in just in time. Instantly, Hayes has to back off, and now they're a little bit worried. Wardell gets the first drone. It's going to answer on Akis, but there's still plenty of defenders in the middle. As I say, a drone takes care of business with 3, and Hayes is going to get his 9th kill of the game. So nice job there. And of course, Phoenix, probably the best entry character with the flashes, with his ultimate, all in the kit. Drone is going to pop his and gets the kill on Finesse before being sent back to his body. And now they've got the info. Will we see the push? Smoke starting to come down. Caboose goes for the flash, and perfect timing by Hayes to throw up the wall.
Yeah, really nice utility back and forth between these two. Kind of keeping each other humble. They are going to peel away from this on the attacking side, maybe consider another option. The defensive team did rotate a player over towards A, so they're going to leave B down towards Sub Rosa, but Sub Rosa is a beast on his own accord, so...
Oh, yeah.
Still has the molly too, so he can hinder the plant. Off the wall it goes. Don't know if it's going to stop it. It doesn't, and actually Jet gets out. Nice to use Jet for that plant. Gives you a little bit of a way to escape the mollies, but again, another post plant in high numbers. What is it? A 5v4. This is going to be another tricky retake here.
Yeah, and this time Hayes doesn't have the wall. He had to invest it at A. They got it out of him early. So you're relying on a little bit of cover.
Did they? No, they're okay. Okay. Whew.
This spike can't be touched until the molly is gone. Now they're easing in with a little bit of cover from Wardell. This is what they did last round, but Mummy is here to answer back this time from the window. So Rosa finds two, trying to do a drone to just a round to go.
Prepare for hellfire.
Calypso dropping the ult, and now we've got a counter Brim ult. As
Doing
they
it.
get it halfway, they've got it all.
And they've kind of feigned that that B hit might be the potential case coming through, or maybe it was considered on the attack, but they've actually switched up towards A, and the timing's gonna be weird. Caboose gets caught in a weird crossfire, but this time Drone steps up. That's really nice with Cutler there. Someone did get away on the site, and Mummy has the ultimate, and the spike's gonna go down.
Potentially final round. It's going to be a 3-on-3 to close it out. Spike planted. Mummy still full of daggers, ready to pop. And they know there's going to be a little bit of action from the top. Now they are for sure. It's going to be Wardell with the operator. Calypso trying to make his way up, and Hayes and Sub Rosa instantly finding kills. So Calypso trying to be the hero. And that is not going to happen. Nice job by TSM. They stay in this game. Envy, though, still threatening. And we take a look at the numbers here. Wardell gets to 18 and 14 on the other side. Here comes Mummy, but Cutler too patient, backs away safely, and now the punishment is here. Of course, this is just pistols, so nothing amazing out of TSM, but they didn't drop a single weapon, and we mentioned that going into the round. They need every credit they can. Here's how Cutler got it done.
Yeah, nice and safe. That's all you want in these rounds. No risky plays, no crazy plays. They fall back to site. They try and not allow those pistols to an area. Going to peel away from this, buy some time, try and run down that ultimate. Akers, lacking as possible. And Hayes, that's a dirty little spot, isn't it?
Just gets it up in time. He has done that so many times to Caboose. As soon as he sees the flash, the wall is ready. And now Hayes, still up on his wall, is going to get even more equipment sent his way. He's going to survive it all, of course, and you can see the defense. They were heavily stacked up over at C. Now they're starting to read that, well, maybe that spike is going elsewhere.
If they'd had a player working through short, they might have gone so much map sight, and you do have that Cypher over there. Here we go, Wardell's found Mummy. That's all been for nothing, really. Caboose going to clear the site, but they are up in heaven. They should be able to get the spike down in this, but a post plant with 3 up against a full squad is going to be tricky, and that's why Caboose wants an early kill. Try and tip the scales early.
Caboose is going to take the tight angle, hoping they don't check the corners. And he is going to let the Phoenix slide right in, punish. Wardell waiting with the op, though, and that is going to be a tough situation now here for Envy. Just 2 left, make it 1. And Akis is going to be found by Drone. You mentioned it, the lurking jet on the opposite side of the map. Didn't work out for Mummy, and I feel like that's...
Seen the info over by short, but it's long that's got the peak. Smoke comes in. Finesse a little ahead of the smokes there, so maybe just wanted to get the quick pick, but it doesn't work out by any means. But by now, Spike's going to go down. Maybe. Yeah, there he goes. Spike is down, but Sabrosa's ult's going to do the damage.
Get out of my way!
It was looking grim for TSM, but now they're clawing their way back into this one. Still have to get rid of Caboose, who is in hell. Player also on site. That was going to be Calypso, and he is found. So both are removed. Akis just trying to take guns out here, and he is going to find a headshot before being ended. Cutler with another hold over at the A site, finding 3. It's an eco round, but keep your eyes on Cutler. The old man hands. We expect player at A. There's always been some early action there. They expect it now. No one continues to push, and they're holding 2 at long A. Now will the attackers hit quick, or are they still looking for the intro pick? Wardell watching down long C. This is a dangerous angle to dry peek.
Oh, this rotation. They're going right towards Wardell. You either love him You hate him, but you got to respect him. That sort of shot is going to get things going. Instantly with the smoke as well. A little bit of a one-way-ish. May have just missed that slightly. Not too sure. I think it is the one-way. Gonna buy himself a second, and well, there's already a big piece of the puzzle missing for the attacking side. A little flat on this hit. As Wardell's angle works out so well.
And that's going to try and work the magic potentially through Garage, while the rest of the team stacked up long. And it looks like that spike is just going to rotate away over to B, potentially all the way to the A site as the wall goes up from Hazed.
I mean, they're
Snipers
switching into
everywhere.
the B hit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they're switching into this B hit, which with Calypso finding that is good, but they denied the spike going down. And now Hayes might have just done enough. No, Calypso denies that, and they're going to get it back to a decent scenario. But it comes down to that Cypher watching the backlines. You have two people flanking right now, so Finesse has to go big for his team here. And little does he know it, no he doesn't. Drone takes him down, and it's going to be the two players posted up on the site itself. This is so tough to hold on to.
It's going to be a 2v3 and make it a 2v2. Mome finds the first, but his help now gone. Gotta buy time. This is a game-winning round potentially here for Mome. He saw Cutler for a second, doesn't know where he's at on the site. Peeks through the smoke at the right time. Cutler being a hero here, and we have a 12-12 on our hands. Nice slow play by the defense.
He got information anywhere else, and with the Cypher pushed up over on C long, they should have good quick rotations on this. And yeah, it's gonna be a quick plant. The wall's broken though. Wait, hold on. Drone's gone down. This is a danger. Finesse is there too.
Wardell's still with the operator in mid, but he's all smoked out. Won't be able to see anything. Meanwhile, his teammates starting to make their way into C. It's gonna be Finesse working. And Wardell has a player down to about 6 health in the mid, so they're keeping mid presence. Ace is going to find Finesse, and this spike will be planted, but Wardell is now out of the action. That spike didn't get planted. Defense holding strong, and that molly is going to cause all kinds of problems for Hayes.
Honestly, a small misplay from Sabrosa. I think you thought he was safer around the corner, but let's see what Hayes can do. The double dip in on the peak. That's so good from
You're
Hayes.
gonna res in
Quick
one
little
round.
res. Oh, Hayes, you absolute god.
Okay, Hayes. Okay. What did you just do, young man? Cutler backing out just as the teams look to be pushing into B, and we are going to see, here comes Envy. Cutler through the smoke finds Caboose.
Yeah, beautiful work from Cutler again. Just a solid pair of hands, teeing up the play for Sabrosa, and it looks like Envy's brilliance has kind of slowly dwindled here, not having that same sort of success they were having before, but they still have a couple of players standing and could definitely make something of this, but with that spike not being down, the time's just not on their side.
Yeah, Spike didn't get planted because Sabrosa just worked his way through that wall, and now he's playing the opposite corner. Mome trying to survive as Hayes is going to find Calypso. He continues to cause problems on that right side of the map. Meanwhile, it's going to be Sabrosa finding the fourth, and it's all up to the Cypher. Finesse with 10 HP, and that's not going to be enough. TSM, after being down, what was it, 9-3? At the half, if not 8-4, 9-3 at the half, comes back and wins this one in overtime, 14-12.